Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act, pushed by Michelle Obama. It was originally meant to eradicate hunger and encourage healthy eating, but can you really set a calorie limit appropriate for a 90-pound girl and an athletic 130-pound boy?
The first thing I do when I get home is eat.
Why?
Because I'm hungry.
Why are you hungry when you get home from school?
Well, learning takes a lot out of you, and the school lunches sometimes don't suffice. It makes me feel bad, in a way, because they give us so much food, and, well, actually not a lot of food, but food that they know we don't eat. And I just don't like the thought of throwing it away.
The Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act, in my opinion, was designed to fight obesity in America. And I believe one meal a day is not going to fight obesity. There are children that aren't getting enough calories because of this. And those who are obese run home and fill themselves with junk food rather than exercising and properly taking care of their diet. I feel the lunches at school portion size are too small for these students. There's a lot of active students in school today, and they need more calories, which they burn off with their activities.
From ages 4 to 12, boys and girls begin to need different amounts of calories. Boys need 1,400 to 2,000 calories, where girls need 1,200 to 1,800 daily. From age 9 to 13, boys need 1,800 to 2,600 calories, girls need 1,600 to 2,200 calories. Age 14 to 8, girls need 1,800 to 2,400 calories, where boys need 2,200 to 3,200.
First thing I do when I get home is usually go to the fridge and grab a snack and something to drink. Because after a long day of football, basketball, track, whatever I was doing that day, pretty hungry. At school, I don't usually eat everything on my tray.
What don't you eat?
I don't usually eat if they make us get vegetables, and if I don't like them, I'm not going to eat them, of course. And sometimes there's not even a good fruit, or the apples are mushy and gross.
I believe it's the parents' responsibility to keep the kids healthy. There's things parents can do, such as make sure their children get enough outdoor activity or exercises, and feed them the proper meals at home. They were good. We had hot dogs, hamburgers, sloppy joes, and a lot of pop.
K through 5 grades are allowed 650 calories per meal. 6th through 8th grades are getting a maximum 700. By the time they are teens in high school, students are allowed 850 calories per meal, about 1/3 the total calories they require per day. Many students and parents are complaining that the calorie maximums are too one-size-fits-all and don't provide enough foods for larger athletic teens who burn more calories, who require 2,000 to 5,000 calories per day depending on how active they are.
Sometimes. Not really. It depends.
Out of the 5 days a week, about how many days are you hungry at your school lunch?
3.
No.
Why?
Well, school provides lunch for you, and I eat free anyway. So why would I want to pack a lunch? No.
What do you not eat?
I do not eat the breading that comes with the sandwiches, because it's just gross.
Do you eat all the vegetables on your tray?
Yes, I do. I get a veggie a day. Sometimes 2.
After eating school lunch, I usually just go to the gym and play, but then a little bit afterwards I realize that I'm a little bit hungry still, yeah. I think I would probably prefer bringing my own lunch, because you can choose what you're going to eat, you know what you're going to get, and you're not forced to eat something that you don't want. And you can get, if you know you're going to be doing something that day, then you can add more to your meal, and it can cost less too. I think it's really wasteful for them to make you get food that you're going to throw away. Because there's kids out there who would eat it, and they need it sometimes. Even just in America, there's kids who would really enjoy that food, and adults too.
The Healthy Hunger-Free Kids Act is ridiculous because not every kid is the same. Not every kid is as active or inactive. The lunches at school now are too small and they have no salt, no flavor, no nothing for the kids to even want to eat it.
The Act doubled the amounts of fruits and vegetables, required all grains must be whole grain, requires the milk to be low fat, and puts limits on levels of salt and reduces the amount of fat. For a balanced diet, you need 6 ounces of grains, 2 cups of fruit, 2.5 cups vegetables, 3 cups dairy products, 5.5 ounces of meat, and 1 serving of fat and oils.
It's a parent's responsibility to keep the kids healthy. Why? Because they're my kids and I want to raise them the way I think they should be raised, not the way everybody else necessarily thinks. Full of fat and grease and delicious. There are chicken nuggets and pizzas and nachos and plenty of salt and plenty of portions.
It's costing the nation money. The HHFK Act adds $7 billion to the budget. Food welfare takes up 65% of the USDA's budget.